Okay, so this is the UCRY gaming room, and this is our parrot. Yay! So what we got is here, we got 3 TVs here. We've got ARES2010, PS3 Fat Boy. Of course, we don't play the UDI tag, the UCRY tags anymore. We don't play any tags, by the way. Just haven't deleted this one yet off here, but we won't be coming in or playing it or sending friend requests or anything like that. So what we got over here is 2 other TVs. So we have instant communication, and I mean verbal. All we have to do is call out to the other player where you guys are, and the other player comes and kills you, right? Just like that, eh? Now don't cry now, boys. You don't have this kind of communication. Here's El Zodiaco. And what we got down here is we've got a couple PS3s down here. There's one here, one over there. PS4. Now look at this. Look at these fake UCRY crews. This is ironic, right? We're the original UCRY crew, and they're sending us invites for UCRY. Isn't that crazy? So we got Fred Usper, who says he's the head of all UCRY members, and he's sending UCRY invitations to everybody, and they're in there like crazy playing UCRY. It's so funny. It's just so funny. You know what? We don't, like I said, we don't play those tags anymore, because we got too many people copying the crews. So if you see UCRY, it's got nothing to do with us, not the original UCRY crew. So we're just going to cursor over to messages here. This is funny, okay? Okay, so listen, look at this killer joke. Are you scared? What are you talking about, whatever? Let me see, we get hate mail all the time. If you're so good, let's play 1v1, he says. See that? So the ironic thing is, I like the word ironic, it's so good, is Raul Passos had Killer Joke at the roof, 1v1, which is the film is up, and he's playing 1v1 with Killer Joke, and Killer Joke is losing 3-0, and he sends an invite or a message to ARES2010 to come and help. And then he has the nerve just before that to say, "You scared?" These people are just unbelievable. Unbelievable. You know what? They have some issues, you know what I'm saying? This guy is a total noob. He got totally smashed by ARES2010, who played Raul at the time. So I'm going to show you here something. Okay, so this is a 250 megabyte per second router. All right, that's what that is. And these red cables here are very special. They're Cat7 cables, and this is a beast router. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's the ASUS-AC5300. This thing is blazing super fast. I mean, this thing is really fast. So we're running on, we run 3 PS3s and multiple devices on this thing, and we have 0 lag. This thing is incredibly fast. So these wires are special, okay? So all professional gamers use a wired connection. If you're on Wi-Fi, you're gonna lag. That means that you're going to appear in the map. If you get shot first, that means you're going to appear in the map, you know, either delayed or lag, without using a lag switch in the first place. So, of course, Aphex uses lag. So, along with their slow internet connection, which is 15 megabytes per second, I'm sure. I'm an internet technician, so... and then when they're using lag, they just get shot up for people like us that have super fast internet connection. So here we go here. Here's the back of one of the PS3s here. We're using Cat7 internet cable. I don't know if you can see that. This wire here, that's from a Mac, an iMac, okay, because it's pure wire. It's purified. And that's why we use that, okay? So what we got here is, I'm going to show you guys something. This cable here, I don't know if you guys can see that. This is the same cable we have hooked up. This is Cat7. This has been available in the USA and other countries for several years. This is super fast wire, okay? All professional gamers use a wire connection, and that's what UCRY uses, and that's why you guys get shot up, okay? Along with our super fast megabyte speed and our skill. So what happens here is, I'm going to explain something about this wire. So Cat5 wire is not as pure as this. So for example, if I pulled a hair out of your head and I ran my fingers through it, I'd say, hey, you'd say, hey, this is pretty smooth, but we all know if I put it under a microscope, there's some big kick-ass ridges in there. This slows down your internet connection, okay? Even in a wired connection. So when you use Cat 7, this is a really purified wire. The internet connection just runs extremely fast on this wire. There is hardly any bounce at all on the wire because it's purified. So I'm going to show you something about this router. This router is just awesome. So here I'm going to show you on my iPhone X. Now, of course, I blocked out my IP address. Okay, so everything's at a touch of a button on here. So here we got, you can see everything on here. There's even Game Boost, so click on Game Boost. Game Boost is activated. So this gives you extra boost in gaming while other players are shooting you, running, jumping, shooting, etc. You can control everything at a punch, just a touch of a button on here. There's everything. You can do port forwarding, everything. You can put all the megabytes from this router down one port. So anybody want a 1 versus 1 in free aim or soft lock, you're going to lose, especially with the skill of these guys. This is called professional gaming, boys, and you guys can cry all you want, or you can learn something from what I'm telling you. Okay, so I've been at this a long time. Now, of course, people like Aphex are going to say, they're cheating. Well, listen, you better stop crying and start buying. You know what? Because even if you have zero skill like ARES2010 does in Aphex, they have no skill. They just got lag. They use lag switches. This isn't going to help. But to you honest gamers out there, this is going to help. So, for example, here, you see this here? This power box here? It's a monster. I don't know if it's kind of dark in there. It's a monster power box. So clean signal is important, okay? And it's very important. I'm not going to go into everything today because it would take hours, okay? You need to hook up everything precisely. It's all the way down to your HDMI cable. Everybody says all HDMI cables, they're the same. They're not. Same like internet cables. They're not the same. So if you read posts on the internet, they'll say, oh, they're all the same. No. There's different wire, purities of wire inside the cable, which increases your internet speed, zero lag, etc. Guys understanding this? Okay? This is professional gamers, boys. All right? Here, I'm going to show you something. Here's my guy. There's my skeleton there. And there's my handcuff collection. You guys can guess what I do for a living. Okay, so I'm not going to pan around the whole house. And this is just an introductory into the room of UCRY. And here's our parrot. Hi, hey, how you doing? This guy here is a really smart bird. He usually talks a lot. Name's Sage. So this parrot, every time we shoot up Aphex, she starts laughing. Right, Sage? Right, baby. You camera shy? Anyway, adios.